Hello everyone, welcome to the video. I'm heading out to my lean-to, at least to what I believe to be the remains of my lean-to. So we'll see you there. And here we have the remains of my old lean-to. I haven't been out here in months, so this ought to be interesting. I'm not going to waste my time fixing up the lean-to, but I am going to sleep out here. And we'll get a fire picked up and everything, but I got to get settled in. Also, by the way, I'm working with a new camera, so bear with me if the volume levels are off a little bit. But let's get settled in. Here's my pack. It's very light. I did bring my hammock and tarp, and we're still super light. So if it does rain, we'll rig the tarp up here. But here's my new pack. It is fall, so I brought some warmer clothes, which I'm already sweating in this hoodie. I got a food bag, got my Agua Boreal 21, which we'll need, and yeah, just camera batteries, sleeping pad, like I said, my tarp, and my hammock. Now really, let's see what else I got. I got my solar panel, my fire kit, and some power cord, but really, I could have done this trip, like I said, without these two pieces of gear here. So, I'm super light. I've got tons of food. We'll get into that later once we get the fire going. But yeah, I mean, I could have done this trip with just that right there. So, super light, but yet super luxury on this trip. Anyways, let's get the fire going. Get some firewood, get some kickback time in. And right here's a piece of firewood I've been looking at for a long time. I've left it here on purpose because I want to use the pole for building. However, it's softwood, so I do want to harvest some of it to get the fire going. It's pretty much rotted right there, but right there's a nice pole for building. Let's just haul this right back. Didn't need the saw on this one, but brought it just in case. Now here's a pile of poles I've been saving. This is going to be for the winter build. So I'm just going to leave that right there for now. I'd say we've got 9 to 12 poles. Anyways, I'll just leave this all here. It's right by the lean-to. Let's head out and grab some smaller stuff. Here we go. Maybe something like this. Something we can shave. And we can snap these down. But this is softwood here. Yep, that's going to shave good for us. It's not too rotted. So yeah, we'll take this, we'll grab a couple others. I really don't want to have to split stuff down and saw it up really. Just hopefully we can get some feather sticks out of this. Now this isn't the greatest selection of wood, but it's going to work for our intents and purposes, I think. Oh. Yep. See, we're getting the feathers out of that. It's nice and smooth there. I've pretty much picked this area clean, but there is some smaller stuff here. Yeah, that's dry enough. Just small stuff. That's all we need to pick up the flame. Lots of knots in this stuff, and I really didn't look too hard for softwood. Just basically grabbed the first thing I found, but typically you would want to have straight grains, obviously, and as few knots as possible. There's a little something, got a little something over here. Just gonna go with the old Bic lighter this time. We'll just toss it right in between these two logs from last time. Might be a little too soon, but we'll see if we can get the fire to play with that bigger log. I've also got my cook kit with me, so let's get a cup of coffee going. Start by boiling 3/4 of a pot here. That has come close enough to a simmer. I can just dip my finger in there. Just over here, the handle's not hot. I have with me some instant coffee today. Plenty of sassafras growing up through over here too. So that's nice. We could do up a little tea if we wanted to. But I'm just going to go with a small scoop of instant coffee. I'm stuck with instant at home. I don't have a coffee machine at home. Go with a little more. I didn't quite bring enough, but that'll be good for later tonight and tomorrow morning. I'll tell you a little bit about my new pad. Basically, I have one room. I've got a microwave, an oven, a stove, an air mattress, a computer, and camping gear. So that's all I've got for now. I'm rebuilding my life. I was living with a house full of people, which it was good, but no privacy, nothing like that. So on the up and up for Old Escape. I'm really anxious to see on how my new life unfolds, where I'm at. I should be there for at least a half a year, so we'll see what happens. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. But yeah, I'm going to get the fire going here a little bit and get some food on. I'm hungry. I'm ready to kick back. I don't know if you can see out into the woods, but you can tell fall's starting to set in. All the ferns are starting to die. Yeah. Just beautiful out here, complete silence, couple little Tweety birds, completely alone, loving it. I forgot to mention I have my cook kit with me too, which consists of a pot, a pan, and my coffee cup. It's right here. You've all seen it before. Yeah, so I'm going to start burning these bigger ones. We've got a good bed of coals in there. I just put another log on, but this is some oak here. So we're going to start burning that down. Get some better coals going to cook on. Gonna have a nice meal tonight, so I don't know. I was thinking about cutting this down, but let's just burn it in half. Got some nice logs in there. Yep, we're gonna have a nice meal. Looking forward to kicking back and just laying down on my sleeping pad and blanket. I've been thinking about raising some of this up, but I just don't want to deal with it. I might get some of this out of the way. But what I really want to do is come back with my plastic sheeting, and we'll do all that in preparation for winter. I want to utilize these for building the front wall, and I think I'm going to put plastic sheeting over top of the brie for the front side too, so we'll have like a little hobby hut configuration, similar to what I've done in the past. So just to demonstrate what I'm talking about, we'll have longer poles, and they'll come out further. They'll come out to about the center of the fire pit, and then we'll lay poles in on the sides, cover it debris, and then we'll put plastic sheeting on and cover that in debris. But none of that this time. This is just an outing for me. Maybe we'll collect more poles. I really don't know. But there are longer ones over there. I don't want to get into that on this trip. I just needed a night out. I actually didn't think I was going to be able to make it out here. But fortunately, the access road was open, so this was supposed to be a hammock camping trip, so it is what it is. I just needed a night out. Just out on a little wood hunt here. Spotted a piece. Thought I'd bring the camera along, drag some back and try to cut it up a little bit so we have wood for tonight. And that's iffy. Yeah, that's no good. No good. Before I get special fee for sending me the funds to buy a new camera. Now I'm trying to work that into Escape Adventures Productions, but I'm going to slowly maneuver it in over the next couple of videos, so we'll see where that goes. Anyways, thank you, CRD. A lot of you have been inquiring about different involvements such as sponsorships and such like that. Contact me on Discord to talk about those type of things. We can voice chat there. Maybe I'll put the video in the link. The link in the video. I haven't been putting that link in the description, but I'll try to start doing that. Forgive me, I'm fumbling around. I haven't eaten yet today, so my words are I'm starting to get faint. Anyways, let's find some firewood. Stumbled upon another piece here. Hopefully it's, yeah, that's a little more solid. So we'll take that back. We definitely need more firewood for the night. So come with me. Okay, I'm back. Just gonna let the video roll on this one, guys. No fancy editing or nothing on this trip. Like I said, I'm just bringing you along. This is a trip really for me to get acclimated into my new environment, my new surroundings. It's been a while. Just bear with me. Enjoy the trip. See what we got here. It's a little punky, but it'll do. Yeah, that's a lot better. A little bit punky. I already cut a couple pieces off, but yeah, that'll have to do. We're definitely going to have to get a lot more. I'm going to have to find me something to snack on. I'm really hungry. I'm letting the fire burn down a little bit before we get food on. But I've got nice condiments with me. Potatoes, we're probably not going to have that. I've got noodles. Maybe we'll do up some noodles first. I've got hot chocolate and oatmeal. I've got things like cinnamon toast crunch bars. I'm gonna munch on that right now. I really need energy. I've got one of my favorites that I'm gonna surprise you with later. I haven't brought this with me in a long time. So really gonna enjoy that. I mention it all the time. I've got everything. I've got the, oh look at this, Reese's Puffs treat bars. I've got my breakfast bars that it looks like a mouse has gotten into and munched away on that. So we're gonna have to toss that. Cinnamon Toast Crunch bars. Tell me a mouse got in here. Okay, here's another breakfast bar, one of those kind bars. So just loaded. Another little surprise in there. Oh, I got some Keebler fudge minis. That is almond joy. Alright, so we're good. Another almond joy, yeah. So what do we want here? Let's go with the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I can't remember if I've had one of these or not. Where I was living before I moved, they would give us little snack packs. Oh. It's a nice little snack. Alright. And last but not least, a steak. It's coming up. You know it. Well, that's about it. Steak seasoning. But I'm really, really hungry, guys. I'm gonna get some coals broke up next. I had been procrastinating for a couple of days. It's been a while since I've done a video, but I've been procrastinating since my move, and I didn't want to go. Those barriers kind of stood in my way, and I just knew, push it, just go. And to be honest with you, I thought we were going to be hammock camping, but my access road was open, so I was able to push out a little further. So it would have been a long hike walking from the main road, and it would have just been too much. But yeah, we're here, and I'm feeling the vibe, and I'm feeling great. Ready to get some food on. We'll do that soon, I promise. Make sure my grill's sterilized here. Let that go for a minute. And that's as good as it's gonna get right there. Yeah, that's perfect. Start by putting some seasoning on the steak. This is just generic grilled steak seasoning. I like a nice heavy dose on one side, and then a nice light sprinkling on the other. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, let's keep the leaves off the steak first of all. Let's get now what's in the can, you might be wondering? Well, we've got beans and bacon. I should have used the other side because we're going to be eating with the other side. Yummy. It's probably been a couple years since I've had beans and bacon in the woods. It's hard to find sometimes. Hey, you can't see my face, can you? It's hard to find sometimes. And it's hard to get them out of there. Then all you do is add 1 can of water. I like my soup a little thick, so I'm not going to add a full can. and get those rest of those beans out of there. Perfect. I'll just grab that. Okay, here we go. No sizzle, bummer. We've lost a lot of the heat from the coals messing with it, but that'll be good. We might end up cold cooking this. But yeah, no, if I break these up a little bit, it's releasing the heat. I'm just going to set the beans and bacon right there. We'll let it go, and we'll cowboy cook if we have to. It's probably what I'll end up doing, to be honest. Look at that. What a nice meal. Alright, enough messing around. I'm going to cowboy cook this. We're not even getting good heat from the coals. So I'm going to set this aside. Pull our rocks out. I thought we'd have better coals by now. Decent coals in there. But not as much as I hoped. Okay. Just lay it right on the coals. Set this nearby. Just let it go like that. I am really surprised we didn't have better coals. Maybe I just played with it too much. But we'll see what we get. Okay, I'm going to have to take a leap of faith here and hope that the audio on my camera is working properly. This is my new camera here, guys, so hopefully it's all working out well. I just flipped the steak, and we're gonna, I think these beans are warming up here. Getting there. The steak's looking decent. Let's take a look. The underside there, yeah. Coming along. Some of the coals are sticking to it, but we'll let it go for a little longer. Yeah, I think that's going to be good for a rare steak right now, but I'll let it go for a little more, and we'll let the beans go for a little more as well. A little longer. All right, let's pull this off and see what we got. Yeah, that's got to be good. We'll cut into it. Set our beans and bacon right on the remainder of the coals, but I'm anxious to see what we have here. Okay. Yes, look at that, a little rare. Mm-hmm. Piece of fat, but the meat tasted good. Oh yeah. Melts like butter. That's just right. Let's tear this down. Let's try these beans. They're not hot, they're warm. That's all they need to be. Bacon and beans and steak. And water. I'm trying to use my other camera, but it's not what I expected. We'll see how the film turns out, or the recordings turn out. The steak is definitely rare. That's fine. Well, you can see there's lots of blood on that. But I'm eating it. Oh yeah. I don't know what I'd do without steak seasoning. Oh, that is fabulous. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy my meal and pick the fire up in a bit. Big old piece of fat in there. Alright, so I guess I'm full. Just warmed up the beans a little bit. Weirdest thing, the can has disappeared. I can't find it. I was hoping to dispose of it properly, but I don't know what happened to it. It just disappeared. Anyways, the steak was fabulous. Hopefully I won't stutter as much now that I got some energy in me. But beans were lukewarm. Try it out. There we go. Much warmer. Very tasty. I love it. Beans and bacon. Let's see, the sun will set soon. Maybe an hour and a half left. If I'm reading correctly, maybe a little more than that. We are into fall now, so no more daylight at 9 o'clock. Oh yeah. Nice little meal there. Got a bloody mess to clean up down here, but that's okay. It's worth having a nice meal in the woods, you know what I mean? I just wipe my greasy fingers right on my bench so it soaks up into the wood. And yeah, that's good. It's good right there. I'll just clean off my 2 little pots here and I'm good. Got some, I'm gonna save some of these beans for a nighttime snack. Can't use my lid, not anyways, but not now anyways. But these will be tasty by the fire tonight. But I'll clean up the lid, clean up everything, and so animals don't come after me. I did toss fat. It's probably not the smartest thing to do, but I usually just whip my fat. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me, but no bear sightings out here. So, yeah. I'm just going to assume there's no bear out here, which is probably not wise. Anyways, that was dinner. It was great. I picked up the fire a little bit. Well, the new camera's working out after all. I'm just going to kind of ease into it. I don't want to put full trust into it so I can get a video out either way, but you'll probably see some clips from the new camera. And once I gain trust, I'll use that full force. But just want to try to get a cup of coffee on here. Well, water on to make a cup of coffee. And that should work. Still have my beans here I'm saving for tonight. Yeah. Other than that, all is well. I'm going to have some fudge strip Keebler bites here with a cup of coffee. It should be pretty good. They're just little chocolate covered Keebler bites. needs coffee. So we'll save those. Gonna get out the bedroll soon and kick back on that. All is well. I don't know why I skimped on coffee. Gotta have some for the morning. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna have a fire in the morning, to be honest, so a little bit more. Definitely want to have some for tonight, fireside. Why did I skimp like that? So used to being in reserve mode and saving everything. I mean, it's a camping trip. Bring lots of coffee. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's getting there. Try our coffee here. I think that's too weak. A little more. Just a touch. Okay, that'll do it. Yes. Gotta keep those elves in business. These are pretty good. See if we can get a dunk. A mini dunk. Oh, fabulous. Yeah, this is it right here, guys. Complete silence. All you can hear is camera noises, I'm sure. That's why I'm looking to convert to my new camera. Still getting used to it. Like I said, I don't want to have 100% faith in it yet. So yeah. Alright, bedroll. There we go. And we'll just do this for now. Do a little kickback, a little pillow until we go to sleep. All right, let's try this out. I actually do have another shirt and a jacket over there that I can use for a pillow, but for now, let's try this. Just use the blanket, because I'll move this out of the way to sit. I'm just getting ready for tonight. Seeing what we're going to be dealing with. Yeah. And I might check the bench for little stubs sticking out, because I don't want to pop my sleeping bag, but it's smooth. Just want to make sure. But yeah, this is what we get for the night. Comfortable. Definitely glad I brought another sweatshirt and a jacket. I'm sure it'll get colder too tonight. Alright, up and at 'em, up and at 'em. Oh. Alright, I'm going to get my bed set up. Just like that. And I'll unfold it as I need it, but that's good enough for now. I'll just lay right on that. Then I'll have a little pillow here. Put my head on. Yeah, and that should be good. Okay, beans and bacon. Good and soupy. Much hotter than earlier. Was actually able to set the pot right on some active coals. Take my belt knife off to sit on the pad when I sit on it. I'm pressing very little weight on it because I don't want to pop it. I've been through like 2 of these so far, so sleeping pad. So I'm sitting very gently on it. What a good treat. Can actually see my breath. So it's cooled down quite a bit. See if I can drink this. Oh, that's wonderful. Wow, I can't believe I can see my breath already. It's still early in the year. Or early in fall. Anyways, top notch. Beans and bacon. Hear that? Did you hear that? Hear him? Oh. You hear that? Damn. I don't know what that is. I hope that came through on audio. That's freaking close. I'll keep you guys updated if I hear anything more. Well, I haven't heard anything more from our visitor. I'm not exactly sure what that was. But, maybe he'll come for a visit, maybe not. Anyways, I'm calling it a night, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me today. I'm going to crawl under my blanket here and catch some Z's. So we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning, everybody. It was cold last night, that's for sure. Still a little chilly right now. But I got through it. I was shivering, that's for sure. Rolled up in my blanket here. Definitely could have used my sleeping bag or maybe another layer of clothes, but I made it. Good morning.
Just getting all packed up here. Here's what I used for a pillow last night. I took my hammock, kind of wrapped it in my extra jacket, and that kept my head up. It worked fairly well. I kind of wish I would have wore the jacket and just used my hood as protection from the plastic. But yeah, it worked fairly well. I slept okay once I got to sleep. I tossed and turned for like probably 2 or 3 hours, but once I was out, I was good. Woke up at about 9:30, I would say. But yeah, great little sleep. Probably not gonna get the fire going. Gonna probably head out of here pretty soon, but it was a great trip, much needed. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Okay, I've got my backpack all packed. Just gonna toss this under here for next time, and maybe these pieces of firewood right here. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next adventure.